Folks, we're in Amsterdam and there was no way we were going to come to a city that has a Lego store without going to visit the Lego store. We're not really shopping, but we're certainly going to have a look around. Let's go see what they've got. And we are in, and the first thing we've clarified upon walking in is they do have the double points event going on in store here as well. I had planned to not spend anything and do it online because I wanted the double points, but it looks like I can get the double points here. The store, by the way, does look great. Properly themed flagship store style, which I always appreciate. They've got the botanicals promotion going on in the window as well, really pushing that stuff for Valentine's and spring in general, but so much of the botanical stuff and Twilight just mixed in with all the botanical stuff as well is very, very cool. Anna has already grabbed herself a set. She's got the Da Vinci fire machine. You look very pleased with yourself. There you go. More botanicals on this little display in here. I really like this little build area where you've got the big Lego building, and obviously you can build your little bridges over the canal down the bottom there, which I think is really, really cool. Also got a lot more of the recent sets on here in this new and Netherlands top 10 bestsellers section, which I think is really cool. Anna's going upstairs to have a little look. She loves to rush in the Lego store. But I guess these are the current top 10, including the very cool Starry Night, which if we didn't already have, that would obviously be a great Amsterdam souvenir, but we have already got that set. Tudor corner up there as well, obviously, and a few more of the current built sets. They also have these really cool art sets. So this one is 13,829 bricks and looks great. And then there's that one above it as well, which it says on the little sign that was built in 2019 for the 350 years of Rembrandt. It took 85 hours to build that. And you can see he has got the little Lego store blinking eyes, which I always like to see. We've also got this really cool staircase that kind of winds round and goes up the actual staircase as well. And then we've got some more really cool styling here with a big thing on the wall of this archway. There is a little build event going on, a little Valentine's heart building thing, which is happening in a lot of stores. I don't think we're going to rush to do that in here, but they have got these really cool builds on top of the bridges, obviously all very Amsterdam styled. Lovely big bridge over, I guess we're officially in a canal with bicycles on the top as well, and the Amsterdam flowers, and then more generic Lego stuff as we jump into more of the love and Valentine's Day stuff. And another very cool big build just sat there on the till looking awesome. They do have one of the mosaic maker machines in here as well, which I've still never used. Eventually I probably will. And a nice big collection of brickheads, including an in-stock Eeyore. When I was in the Southampton store the other day, he was out of stock. They have got a massive windmill over there the other side of this queue, but because of the queue for the heart building thing, I can't really get to it. So I think I can film that from the window. So when we're done, we'll go outside and we'll try and film that from outside. But it does look very, very cool. But obviously the queue for this section is pretty big. And there's the best dragon that Lego has ever made. And I've not seen the little Creative Dinosaurs pack built yet. It's one of the new classic sets. It's that one, I think. But some of them look really cool. I like the classic packs, and I think that is a really cool one. So we are now heading up these stairs, which, as you can see, we've got some really cool builds as part of the staircase as well, with these mad stairs and a parrot. And more of these really cool art sets. We've got this guy just sat reading his book on the underside of a bridge. And there's Van Gogh. 13,394 bricks in that one. And then another even bigger one. This one took over 80 hours to build. And again, has the little blinky eyes that I always like very much. And there's the Starry Night out of Lego in a different way to the official Lego set. They've got the Diagon Alley set up there, nicely displayed with the Malfoy Manor behind it. And I've just seen over there the passport thing, and I don't think I brought my passport with me. I really hope Anna's got hers, wherever she is, because I've definitely forgotten mine. So it's more of a traditional Lego store setup up here. but because it is a bigger store, they certainly have a little bit of everything and a lot of stuff on display as well, including quite a cool little interactive display thing for the soapbox city set that's out at the moment, which is nice, and that's also where you can grab a passport. So I guess I'm gonna have to grab a fresh passport because I've left mine on the cruise ship, which is such a rookie mistake. There's my big crane. Am I gonna go for my big crane on double points? I mean, if I'm looking for ways for Anna to kill me, that is probably quite an effective one. But they've got some of the really big cars as well, which you don't often see built in store, but they do look cool. I don't know that I'd have the patience to build something that size with that much detail, but they do look cool. I'm just not a car guy, and I'm certainly not a motorbike guy. If I were to make a purchase today, it would be this, but I just don't want to carry it back across the city onto the cruise ship and then have to carry it off the cruise ship in a couple of days, when I could just either buy it from the Southampton store on Tuesday when it's still double points, or order it online and get my double points. So I'm probably not going to grab that today. Again, we're on a cruise. Wouldn't the Titanic be a great souvenir? But also an insane thing to want to carry across the city and then lug off a cruise ship in a couple of days. Now, I was led to believe that was a London exclusive, but it's here. So I might buy it. Might buy my little mini London bus in Amsterdam, because why not? Because I realised when I was building the big one that I don't actually have the little one. I assumed I did, but I can't find it anywhere in my collection, so I might grab one of them. My London bus Amsterdam souvenir, and a New York taxi as well. Just get all of the international vehicles while I'm here. There's certainly some very cool decoration around the store. Lots of these cool local art style things. Obviously we've got the whole Amsterdam tulip thing with loads of little bricks down the bottom, so you can add your own design to the flowers, and lots of stuff like that around the store. More of the botanical stuff being pushed as well. And then quite an impressive pick a brick. Do you even call it a wall? Well, it's like a cylinder, and there is a lot of good stuff on this pab wall, just absolutely covered in actual useful bricks, which is not necessarily standard. They've also got the minifigure factory, nicely sorted as well. You don't get this in every store, where you've got their heads and the bodies and everything is separate, so you don't have to rummage through just a massive pit of mess. And they also have the minifig factory personalised designer thing, which is fun. Just rummaging around a bit more on the pab wall, just to show you just the sheer volume we've got in here. I noticed this when I was in Rome last year. Some of these European stores have absolutely enormous pab walls. We don't really get this in the UK anymore, especially with the newer stores. The pab walls are always absolutely tiny. But this is actually useful, which seems like such a basic requirement, but you don't get it everywhere. But it is great. We've got the Marvel section in here as well, including the big red box and the small big mansion. And that's their printing thing for the personalised minifigs, which is really cool. I mean, we could have that done in London. It's not an Amsterdam exclusive thing, but it is fun. And then we've got Star Wars bits and bobs, as you would expect, including a big Star Wars display with Jabba's sail barge and other bits and pieces as we come round here. Fortnite stuff, always in stock. Don't buy it over the odds at conventions, boys and girls. Some of the Ninjago stuff, and one of my favourite sets that I built last year, the crafting table, is a genuinely great set. And then they've got the whole range of Animal Crossing and Super Mario stuff as well, including this, which me and Anna got two of these. We both were desperate to build it. Anna's built hers. Mine's still in the box. I probably need to build that at some point. I want it on the wall in my office. And then again, we've got loads of brickheads in here, and the very cool Travel Moment set, which we built on stream just the other day, relatively recently. Just double check my bag because I am a child and I do have my passport after all, so I'm going to go and get my stamp in a second. That's cheered me up no end. I am tempted to have a go on this. There's always a massive queue on it in London, So I've never actually had a go. So it looks like you have to purchase first and then mess around with this. Not really sure how it works. I feel like that's something I can figure out another day. This is cool. It looks like they've got a little pick-a-brick box and demonstrating that you can make Amsterdam themed stuff out of it. Now, if they were to sell the parts for those builds in a box like that, already selected with some instructions for me, I would be all over that, because they have got some quite cool stuff that is custom on here. What I'm not noticing, they are mentioning the double points everywhere, but I'm not seeing the gift of purchase, the rainforest one, which you would normally see on one of these things. Please ask our associates for more information. If they've got instructions for these and all the parts to make them, I want to do those. But you would think they would have them ready packed, if that is a thing. Do we see any ready packed pick-a-brick boxes anywhere? It's a shame there isn't an Amsterdam postcard, because the postcards are cool. But none of this is really particularly Amsterdam-y. They've got all the other European bits. We got a Vespa when we were in Rome. We've obviously got the Land Rover, which I know I've got at home. I am going to grab one of these because I don't know how I don't have one already, but I obviously need to have one. You can also get the Disney Advent Calendar on sale and the women's football set that retired, I think, last year. Also on sale. Purchases made, passport stamped, 3 different Amsterdam stamps, and double points as well. No gift of purchase because I didn't spend enough, and I'm also not going to be queuing up to do the love heart thing. I did notice at the till they are doing a special launch event for the sunflowers, Van Gogh sunflowers art set that comes out on the 1st of March, because obviously the Van Gogh Museum and everything is here in Amsterdam, and they're doing a whole launch event in this store. So if you happen to be in Amsterdam at the start of March, come here. It looks like there's going to be something cool going on, but I think I'm on my way out. I'm going to try and film that windmill from outside. And there you go. There is our massive Lego windmill from outside, and it does look absolutely awesome. Look at that. Very, very cool. And there you go, folks. Purchase is complete. Just got the Da Vinci flying machine set for Anna. Got myself a London bus, and very, very happy. That massive windmill is worth the trip on its own. They should do a small set of that. I would love like a Dutch-themed massive Amsterdam windmill set. That would be great. You can get a better look here as well of the heart building set they're doing, heart building promotions thing they're doing for Valentine's Day as well. That is a really cool store. Really like it. I love it when a store is more local themed. You often get it in the big capital stores. We saw it obviously in London at Leicester Square. We've seen it in the store at Rome, at Disneyland, and now here in Amsterdam as well. Our Lego store tour continues. I think that's 18 different stores in the last year now. Need to get it to 20 before the clock stops ticking, don't I? But that is your life. If you want to see what else we got up to in Amsterdam and on this cruise, then there are a series of videos going to be coming out soon over on our vlog channel. I'll link to that down in the description below, so you can come and see what we get up to when we're not making Lego. Spoilers, we still talk about Lego a fair bit. But if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for loads more Lego content. I need to find wherever Anna's got to. I've got her Lego set here, so she won't have gone far. And thank you very much for watching.